Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful and simple winter beanie hat. I made that for adult size and used a worsted weight yarn and 5.5 millimeters hook. It's worked sideways, back and forth in one piece and then seamed together, and the top is closed. The height of the hat will be determined by the length of foundation chains, and the circumference of the hat will be given by the number of the rows. If you're ready, let's get started. For the beginning, make a slip knot and then make 41 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and continue to have 41 chains. Okay, now I have 41 chains, and the length of these chains determine the height of your hat. Start the work from second chain. Skip the first and go to second chain and make one slip stitch into that, then one slip stitch into next chain, and one slip stitch into each of next 3 chains. Now I have 5 slip stitch. These 5 slip stitches are for the top of the hat. And then make 1 half double crochet into next 4 chains, yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, pull through 3 loops on the hook. Again, 1 half double crochet into next chain, 1 half double crochet into the next, and 1 half double crochet into the next. After making 4 half double crochet, make 1 slip stitch into each of next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then make 1 half double crochet into each of next 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we should repeat these 8 stitches from here to here. Make 4 slip stitch and then make 4 half double crochet 2 more times for next chains. Okay, this is my work after repeating 2 more times of those 8 stitches, and this part from here to here is for the body. After these 5 stitches for the top of the hat, we have this part for the body of the hat, and then make 1 yarn over slip stitch into each of last 7 chains for the brim of the hat. Yarn over, insert the hook into next chain, grab the yarn, pull through, and pull through these 2 loops on the hook to make a yarn over slip stitch. Again, yarn over, go to next chain, and yarn over, and pull through these 2 loops on the hook. And repeat that work. Insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through, and pull through these 2 loops on the hook to make a yarn over slip stitch, and continue this work. Make 1 yarn over slip stitch into remaining chains. Okay. And now, row 1 is finished. For start row 2, make 1 chain and turn the work. From this row until the end of the hat, we should make stitches into back loop of each stitch of previous row. Insert the hook into back loop of first stitch, not under both loops, here, and make 1 slip stitch. Again, go to back loop of next stitch, grab the yarn, and pull through to create next slip stitch. And we should repeat that work for each of next 5 stitches. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And now I have 7 slip stitch totally for the part of the brim. And start the part of the body of the hat. From here, make 1 half double crochet into back loop of next 4 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert hook into back loop, and make 1 half double crochet. Again, go to back loop of next stitch, make 1 half double crochet, and repeat that work 2 more times. Then make 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1 half double crochet into back loop of next half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. In this part, these 8 stitches should be repeated 2 more times. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of next slip stitches, 1 half double crochet into back loop of next half double crochets, and repeat that. And now I'm at the end of the row and I have 5 slip stitch totally. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 4 slip stitches. Insert the hook into back loop, make 1 slip stitch, go to next slip stitch, make 1 slip stitch into back loop of that, and repeat that work 2 more times. 1 and 2. Okay, now I have 1 stitch left. I should skip that and insert a stitch marker here at top of last stitch. Okay, and row 2 is finished. Make 1 chain and turn the work to start row 3. For this row, make 1 slip stitch into back loop of each of these 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start the part of the body from here. In previous row we made 1 half double crochet into each half double crochet of previous row and 1 slip stitch into each slip stitch of previous row, but in this row we should make 1 slip stitch into each half double crochet and 1 half double crochet into each slip stitch. Okay, so make 1 slip stitch into back loop of these first 4 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then make 1 half double crochet into back loop of each of next 4 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 4 half double crochets. And these 8 stitches should be repeated 2 more times. Make 1 half double crochet into back loop of next 4 slip stitches and 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 4 half double crochet, and repeat that. Now I'm at the end, and for the brim of the hat I should make 1 back loop yarn over slip stitch into each of last 7 stitches. Yarn over, insert hook into back loop of next stitch, and pull through these 2 loops, and repeat that work 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now row 3 is finished. Start row 4 with 1 chain and turn the work and make 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 7 stitches. And now make 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 half double crochet into back loop of next 4 half double crochet, and 1 slip stitch into next 4 slip stitches. And repeat these 8 stitches 2 more times. In this row we should make 1 half double crochet into each half double crochet and 1 slip stitch into each slip stitch, such as row 2. Repeat these 8 stitches 2 more times. At the end of row 4, I have 4 stitch left. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 3 stitches. 1, 2 and 3. And again we should skip last stitch and insert a stitch marker under both loops of that and make 1 chain. Turn the work to start row 5. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 3 stitches for the top of the hat. Okay, and now make 1 half double crochet into first 4 stitches. Actually, in this row we should make 1 half double crochet into each slip stitch and 1 slip stitch into each half double crochet, such as row 3. Yarn over, make 1 half double crochet into first 4 slip stitches, then make 4 slip stitch and 4 half double crochet again. And repeat this sequence, these 8 stitches 2 more times. Make 1 slip stitch into 4 half double crochet, make 1 half double crochet into each of next 4 slip stitch and repeat that. At the end, make 1 yarn over slip stitch into back loop of last 7 stitches. Okay, row 5 is finished. Start row 6 with 1 chain and turn the work and make 1 slip stitch into each of first 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And again in this row make 1 half double crochet into each half double crochet and 1 slip stitch into each slip stitch. So yarn over, insert hook into back loop of next stitch, make 1 half double crochet and repeat that for next 3 stitches. Then make 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 4 slip stitches. And 1 half double crochet into back loop of each of next 4 half double crochet. And these 8 stitches from here until here should be repeated 2 more times. Now at the end I have 3 stitch left. Make 1 slip stitch into back loop of next 2 stitches and skip the last stitch and insert a stitch marker under both loops of that here, make 1 chain, turn the work to start row 7. 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 2 stitches, and then make 1 slip stitch into each of next 4 half double crochet and 1 half double crochet into each of next 4 slip stitch. Okay, we should make like this row 3. Make 1 slip stitch into each half double crochet and 1 half double crochet into each slip stitch. And again 1 slip stitch into next 4 half double crochet, and repeat these 8 stitches 2 more times, and after that make 1 yarn over slip stitch into back loop of last 7 stitches for the beanie. And row 7 is finished. Make 1 chain, turn the work to start row 8, and make 1 slip stitch into each yarn over slip stitch of previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And make 1 slip stitch into each slip stitch and 1 half double crochet into each half double crochet. So go to next slip stitch, make 1 slip stitch into that, and repeat that work 3 more times. Then yarn over, go to next stitch, make 1 half double crochet into next 4 stitches. Then make 1 slip stitch into next 4 slip stitches, and repeat these 8 stitches 2 more times. Okay, now at the end I have 2 stitch left. Make 1 slip stitch into each of them, 1 and 2, and then go to this skipped stitch of 2 rows below here and make 1 slip stitch into back loop of that, then go to next skip stitch, make 1 slip stitch into back loop of that, and 1 slip stitch into back loop of the last skipped stitch from row 1. Okay, and this is my work for top of the hat, and row 8 is finished. And after these 8 rows I should repeat row 1 again. Make 1 chain, turn the work, and make 1 slip stitch into back loop of first 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then make 1 half double crochet into next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 slip stitch into next 4 stitches. 2, 3, and 4, and 1 half double crochet into next 4 stitches. Actually in this row again we should make 1 slip stitch into each half double crochet and 1 half double crochet into each slip stitch of previous row, and repeat these 8 stitches 2 more times. And at the end make 1 yarn over slip stitch into each of last 7 stitches of previous row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then again repeat next 7 rows of this part, the first part, and continue this work and repeat row 1 to row 8 several times until the length of this part reach the desired circumference. Okay, now this is my work at the end after repeating first 8 rows 8 more times, and now I have 72 rows totally, and the length of this part, the brim of the hat, has reached my circumference, and I should attach these 2 edges together. This side is right side of my hat, and this is the wrong side of the hat. So with right side facing you, put these 2 edges together and insert the hook into remaining loop of first stitch of first row. Grab this loop and pull it through. Then make 1 chain, insert the hook into same loop and under both loops of first stitch of last row here, and make 1 slip stitch. Again, insert the hook into next loop, remaining loop of next stitch of row 1, and insert the hook under both loops of next stitch of last row. Grab the yarn and pull through to make next slip stitch. 1 more time. Insert the hook into next loop and under both loops of next stitch of last row, and attach them together with a slip stitch and continue this work. We should join each stitch of first row to front stitch of last row with slip stitch. Continue until the end. Okay, now I'm at the end of joining. Make a chain and fasten off. And then we should hide these 2 tails through the stitches, and I want to turn the work till you see this invisible join here. And now for this part, the top of the hat, with a tapestry needle, weave a long tail through all stitches of this part. And pull these 2 yarns tightly to close the hole completely. Then tie this yarn. And cut the yarn. Turn the work again to right side. And after that, you can attach a pom-pom here at top of the hat. And now my beautiful hat is ready. I hope this video will be useful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and leave a comment. Have a nice day.